Okay, I'm going to be doing two types of direct heat smoke chicken. Now this one here has two things on it. One is a bourbon salt and the other one is a bourbon pepper. I tried it on a steak one time. Fabulous. Really came out really good. This is my jerk chicken. Marinating, and I'm getting ready to put them on right now. But I'm going to put this on first, so the flavor here doesn't get on here. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm outside now. This is my peach wood that I will be using. And as you see, I have it right there. And it's just, it's doing exactly what I wanted to do. I have my temp at 350, maybe 360. That's good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on. Okay. And as you can see, my vent, I barely have it open. Okay, because I want to control everything that I'm doing here. Okay, so that's my chicken, and I'm going to put that on. I'm going to just put it on. Okay. Got that little psh going on. It's what I like. As you can see, the fire is starting to kick up. That's because I opened this door up and made it kick up. So I want to get this shut as soon as I can. There. Now, I'm to keep my eye on that. Don't want it to flare up too much. But it should go down. I'm not too concerned. And I shall be back. Go and get my hands cleaned up, and then I'll be back to check on things. Okay, let's take a quick look here to see if the fire did go down and die itself out. And it did. Alright, so we're good there. Temp is up where I want it. Got it back under control. Got my vent right where I need it. I have my lever all the way down. I don't want it up right now to get the chicken crisp. I just want it to cook right now at this point. I know you're saying, Ray, you got white smoke coming out. This is a direct heat. There's a difference. Trust me on that. There is a difference. This peach wood, I did use this on steak one time. And wasn't quite sure how it was going to work out because I had the bourbon salt and the bourbon pepper on it. And I didn't want everything to clash. So I didn't use that much of the peach wood on it. But what I did use, I could smell that sweetness coming off. And it really came out nice. I wish I would have used a little bit more of the wood. But I didn't. Lesson learned. As before, I'm using lump coal as my base. That's my fuel. I'm using that to do the heating, creating that heat, and I'm using the wood for flavor. Trying to balance the two out and not one overpowering the other. I'm always looking for different ways to do things, and try to understand what's going on, and just tone it one way or the other. You know, that's how you learn, guys. Don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to do anything. Because me, that's what I do. I try things out, see how it's going to work, and then niche it one way or the other. The chicken there is just salt, pepper, and for my seasoning. And I did use olive oil, some good Italian olive oil on it as a binder, and also to help the chicken get a little bit crispier. Don't overdo your olive oil, because you want it as taste, not as a cover-up. You never want to use too much of anything, because all you're doing is covering things up. And when you go and you eat, then that's all you're going to get. You're going to get a mouthful of rub, or a mouthful of olive oil, or a mouthful of salt and garlic and pepper. You want to be able to know what you're eating. And if you close your eyes and bite into it, you should know what you're eating. You should be able to taste that beef or lamb, chicken, pork, whatever it is. You should be able to taste that, along with whatever type of rub or salt, pepper, garlic, or olive oil, whatever you're using. It should be a happy marriage, an equal blend of everything. One should not power out the other one. Because if you're doing that, then you're doing something wrong. And might as well just take a spoonful of rub and throw it in your mouth and say, hey, that's what I got. That's what I wanted. Tastes good to me. Take your time, even balance. Now, as you see, the smoke has slowed itself down. And I'm still keeping it there. Let's take a quick peek. Bam, bam, boom. Okay, there's the chicken. The fire, I got that under control. Everything's under control. Never panic, guys. Never panic. Understand what you're doing and what's going on. Don't do too much, too fast at one time. One thing at a time. I shall be back. Okay. When you're grilling, or you're doing a process like this, direct heat, no matter what you're cooking, even cooks, okay? And what I mean by that, if on one side you're going to do 5 minutes, when you flip it over, do 5 minutes on that same side, on that other side, okay? So you're going to do 5 minutes and 5 minutes, or 3 minutes and 3 minutes, depending on how you want your steak or whatever you're cooking to do. I like to do an even cook. It helps the meat to cook thoroughly. And when you have that even cook, then the cooking time is going to be less time. Okay? Ray, what's the difference between indirect and direct heat? I probably mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. Your indirect heat, it's going to come over here, away from the cooking chamber. Okay, because now you're bringing heat from one end of your box over into the other end of your box. That's indirect heat. Direct heat is what I'm doing right now. I'm bringing fire directly underneath and bringing it up. but I'm also smoking it at the same time because I do have wood in there and it is smoking. In fact, it's smoking nice. It really is. And in a couple of minutes, I'm going to flip this around. See, when I opened up this chamber here, just that little bit, my temp spiked up because oxygen ran in. And I shut it. It's okay that it went up to 400. That's fine. It doesn't, that's okay. It'll come down. It'll get under control and everything like that. Now, I still have these vents here just barely open. They're just barely open. I have my chimney. That's all the way open. You know, get that flow going through. Now I'm going to turn this chicken, and let's see what kind of browning I got. Here we go. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. And when you're doing direct heat, you're gonna have some hot spots, some cold spots. See how it flared up? Got to get it down. Got that oxygen in there, and it just said, "Oh, buddy, come on, let's party." Not so fast. But you just want to keep everything under control. Flare-ups do happen. Now I have this shut for, I don't know, not even a minute yet. But I do hear the sizzling going on, which is okay. All right. Everything is going out good, and we're going to get back to this and finish this up. We'll get back finished product very soon, before I get this jerk chicken out and get this on the grill here. I'll be back. Got to get this in. This is my reward shirt from Smoking Barbecue. Hey Harry, thanks a lot. I am wearing the shirt today. Unfortunately, I can't show the back of it yet because I'm just one person. But thanks for the shirt. I've been wearing it today while I'm out here smoking some barbecue. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. And every time I smoke, this shirt will be worn. Thanks a lot, man. Okay, let's see what this chicken is doing. Nice color. Real nice color. Really nice. Real nice. The wood is still burning. Don't have to add any. Burning real slow. That's nice. No flare-ups. That's a good thing. But really nice color. Real nice. Real nice. Let's finish off and get this chicken done. Okay. Getting that heat under control. Well, went down since the door was open. It'll come back up. Still got the vents right where I'm at. In a little bit though, I will take this probably up to number 3. Let me see. Let's take this up to 3 right now. Yep. See how it brought it up even higher, closer. Now I'm gonna get this brown on, and so I'm not gonna go nowhere because that heat came up, and it's not gonna take long to do what I want it to do. So I'm just gonna stick around and keep a closer eye on it. I shall be back. Well, there's a storm coming. Starting to drizzle a little bit. Yep, just a little bit. It's starting to real light drizzle. But there is a storm coming. We can use the rain. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Alright. You're gonna learn today. Okay. This chicken is coming off. It's coming off. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. It's coming off. Yeah. Let's get this baby off. That looks good. Okay. We're going to get this chicken off. Yes, we are. I got to get this baby off. Yeah. One by one. And I will try this later on. Now, since I'm done with this, now what I'm going to do is, oh my God, that's tasting good. Really good, really good. I'm going to kick this back down, as you can see where I had it, and then I'm going to lower it back down. I'm going to shut this down here. I am going to put another wood on, and I'm going to get this jerk chicken on. So that's going to be a whole different video. Alright guys, thanks for viewing this part here. You know what to do. Leave comments, thumbs up, hit subscribe button. Because you never know what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to be cooking. And what I'm going to be trying out. If you have any suggestions, shoot them to me. Let me know. And I'll do it. Once again, thank you so much. And be back in a little bit for the jerk chicken.